Hey, what's going on, guys? So this is the 4,000 calorie diet. Go ahead, download it, pull it on up. I'll go over it real fast. All right, so let's go over this real quick. So this is 4,000 calories that we're shooting for. This would be our macronutrient breakdown on the left-hand side. So 45%, 33%, 22%. This is all percentages of the calories of each macronutrient. And this would be what they look like gram-wise. And for our total calories, 4,000. So this is going to be closer to what I actually eat every day. So don't judge me. We'll go over it. My calories vary based on days I go into work, usually Monday through Friday. Um, what I'm eating is pretty clean, pretty perfect. Saturday, Sunday, tend to relax a little bit. Go out to eat, drink a couple beers, whatever. Um, so nothing's ever going to be perfect, but Monday through Friday, this is kind of what my diet looks like. This again is going to be all clean eating, 4,000 calories. Trying to get in the most high nutrient foods for every meal. So this would be your grocery list. This would last you about 4 or 5 days. So if you went into the store and bought all this stuff, it would last you 4 or 5 days, usually Monday through Friday. So you can meal prep on a Sunday. Some notes at the bottom. Take your time, read them over as you're scrolling down. One thing I like to do is I like to meal prep every 2 to 3 days. If I'm cooking ground beef and some rice, mixing in some vegetables with it. 1 pound of ground beef will be, I'll break up into 3 meals. So those 3 meals might last me one day or a day and a half. Um, so I'm usually eating the same meal 2, 3 times a day. It doesn't bother me. If I'm hungry, I'm going to eat. But I know a lot of people don't like to eat the same thing every day. If you cook it well and it tastes good and you're hungry, you'll end up eating it. But if you're not one of those people, go ahead and meal prep all your protein, all your carbohydrates on a Sunday. That way you can mix up the meals throughout the day, throughout the week, so you're not eating the same thing. All right, so if I were to meal prep, generally this stuff would last me 3 to 4 days, and I would have to meal prep again on a Wednesday or a Thursday to make it through the last couple days throughout the week. Breakfast, got actually a couple little notes here. I like grits, so I'll throw some scrambled eggs in with some grits and some cheese. You'll notice that the 4,000 calorie diet will have a little bit more fattier stuff because it is going to be harder to get those getting those calories up with just super clean eating. That's why I'm throwing in the cheese, throwing in the grits. That I add a little extra carbohydrates, a little extra fat, some more extra calories, getting in my cup of oatmeal um, with my breakfast as well. Sometimes if you're not used to eating all this food at once, if you have time, you might first wake up, eat your eggs, eat your grits, and then shower, brush your teeth, get ready for work, and then throw down some oatmeal right before you walk out the door. Um, but if you got a big stomach, you're ready to eat, go ahead and eat it all at once. Um, this is probably one of the ways I'll get in some extra calories, but the main thing is what I'm getting in is vegetables. So what I'll do is I'll blend up some sweet peppers, broccoli, and spinach. You can do other things like throw in some carrots, some kale. Generally, this is what I think tastes the best together. It's just another way to get in some good nutrients, some good vitamins. I'll mix it with some cranberry juice or some type of organic juice. Notice it's not the juice that's super sweet cocktail juice. I'll blend it up with the Nutri Ninja Pro. You can use a different type of blender, but it blends it up real well into a nice drink. So I'll get this in. This will get some extra good calories, but a lot of great antioxidants, vitamins that I'll put in my system right before I walk out the door. And so if I'm eating breakfast right around, I usually eat around 6 a.m. Then my lunch one might be around 9:30, 10 o'clock. So this would be my first lunch. Some ground beef, some taco seasoning. You can use a different seasoning, but I love throwing taco seasoning on ground beef and mixing some vegetables in. Kind of just tastes like a Chipotle bowl. Tastes good to me. I can eat this all day. Maybe throw a little hot sauce on it too. Mm. All right, so getting into our pre-workout snack. So notice we're throwing in a peanut butter jelly sandwich. Got some bread. Don't do a lot of bread. Um, you know, this isn't very healthy for you, but what is it going to do? It's going to be high in sugar. Going to be some quick carbohydrates for your body. So this is going to be perfect for a pre-workout snack. Good carbohydrate source and a lot of sugar right before we work out. It's going to serve as a great energy source to make it through, an hour and a half of working out. And you don't have to do necessarily jelly. You might just do peanut butter. You can do something else. You might just do 2 bananas. But I like the peanut butter sandwich with my banana. It's delicious. And then post-workout, sticking with a protein shake, mixing it with milk or almond milk. The actual food source that you're mixing with your protein whey will allow your body to recognize the protein whey because it is a supplement. It's more like a vitamin. Will allow you to better digest and absorb a lot of the nutrients in this protein whey when you mix it with an actual food source. So my lunch too, I got some chicken, some rice, and some broccoli. Dinner one. Now I'm switching it to ground turkey. This is kind of how I season my ground turkey. Tastes good to me. I like it a little sweet. Tastes good to me. Again, do it however you want. This is just how I kind of break down my meals. This would be my dinner. Second dinner, this might be when I get home from work. All of this I'm eating at work. This would be when I just get home. Again, I like to eat the same thing every day. So if I'm cooking 2 pounds of chicken breast with my grilled potatoes and asparagus, I'll eat this same meal 3 times a day. It doesn't bother me. If I'm hungry, I'm going to eat. But you might like to meal prep everything all at once, all on a Sunday, so that way you can eat multiple different things throughout the day. That's up to you. And then my last option right before I go to bed to get in some extra calories as I'm crashing to ensure that I'm getting plenty of nutrients to rebuild and replenish my muscles. I'll actually blend 4 raw eggs, some skim milk, 2 tablespoons of Hershey syrup, and some cinnamon. I'll blend that all together. I'll down it real quick. Tastes just like a chocolate shake. I know that you're probably like, you're going to get salmonella poisoning. But actually, salmonella is on the outside of the egg. It comes from fecal matter. All the eggs in the United States are washed before they go on in the cart and sold. So I've been doing this for a little over 2 years. Haven't gotten sick once. Eggs have the highest nutrients, protein source, and they're the best bang for your buck, and they're cheap. So mixing them right before you go to bed with your milk, this will be just like a big old protein shake to sit on your stomach. The saturated fat from the eggs are going to be great to elevate testosterone level. So it is perfect nighttime snack. Um, Usually I do that 30 minutes before I go to bed. If you don't trust me, don't trust the raw eggs, that's perfectly fine. This is an alternative. You might blend a scoop of protein, some peanut butter, a half cup of oats, or a fourth cup of oats, and some cinnamon as well right before you crash, just to get in those extra calories, those extra protein. Every meal is going to be about 2 to 3 hours apart. That way you're constantly eating 10 to 12 hours a day. And your body has constant nutrients coming in to rebuild and replenish those muscles. So I've taken the liberty to already weigh out, all of this food and break down all the nutrients for it. So I added it all up, what it would look like if I did my peanut butter sandwich and raw egg shake, which is what I usually go for. You notice I am 4,196 calories, so I'm 196 calories over. Protein is way over with 41 grams, 9 grams of fat over, but I'm 13 grams of carbs under. If I did it the other way, did it with just a peanut butter sandwich and a protein shake, not my raw egg shake, I'm 260 calories over, 46 grams of protein over, 9 grams of fat over, and only 3 grams of carbs under. You'll notice the larger the number, larger the calorie number that you're trying to hit, the harder it's going to be. As long as you're getting close, that's all that matters. Not every day is going to be perfect. Not every week's going to be perfect, but as long as you're eating healthy, well-rounded meals, clean eating, um, your body's going to respond well. You're going to build muscles. You're not going to pack on a lot of fat. Um, so as long as you're getting close, your body is going to adapt. It's going to change. It's going to operate pretty dang well with getting in all this nice, wholesome food. If you guys got any questions, email me at exerciseknowledge@gmail.com. Hopefully, this will serve as a good template for you, just so you get an idea of what to eat, kind of how to eat, how to plan out your week, how to plan out a day. You can use this if you want, give it a shot. The foods you like, the foods I like will all be different. But hopefully, you learned something. Enjoy, guys.